Hello, how are you? This is going to be for the sign of Virgo. It's for the week from 18th to the 24th of August, and it's your career and finances only. First, I'm going to pull the overall energy, and then we will take it from there. Now, if you need to reach out for a personal reading, energy clearing, cord cutting, scrying spells, or any other services that I offer, there is an email in the description box below. Feel free to use it. You can use it also just to even ask something if you need to. Okay, let's see what's going on, Virgo, here. Ooh. Well, you have the Mercury here. That's your ruler. You and Gemini share the Mercury as a ruler. And it looks like you might be Mercury rules communication, information, knowledge, you see, but some of you, if you are dealing here, because I'm getting the Nine of Cups, if you're dealing with any type of negotiation or settlement, it could be, work, career and finances not necessarily, don't necessarily come from work. It can be like some legal settlement here, whatever, but whatever you're negotiating here, it could be coming through for you, okay? Also, some of you, there could be some type of information coming in that's going to make you, some of you, make the different choices, because after all, this will be the Two of Fires, the Two of Wands. It's usually when we go out there, we think out of the box, we do something out of the ordinary. And with the Mercury, you could be actually just, thinking of the new plan, of the new approach, of the new strategy here. So let's see. Very interesting here what I'm picking. It's good energy, though. You're going to get, what you need, what you deserve. So if you want to join the membership, there is a join button. You can press it. There are a couple of options there that you can choose from and benefit from. And I do upload every day those members only videos. So it's a lot of extra videos to watch, and it's a great way to support me and my channel so I can actually keep doing these free videos for the YouTube viewers. Okay, let's see. Yeah, look at this, the Four of Cups. Some of you were just not happy in the situation. So the universe is making sure that you become happy. That's the Fourth Cup, the shiny one that you wanted. You see, you're looking here, like in the classic tarot, usually this cup is held by the hand of universe. So some type of opportunity here to either finally finish here, and even if the terms were not really whatever you were negotiating here, you're going to finish it in the way that you want it. Okay, so there's going to be opportunity to do that this week. Also, for some of you, you might be choosing something new. Okay, you could be really like stepping out there and doing something different if whatever you're doing currently, it's not working for you. Well, the Fool is here, taking the leap of faith. Even, you know what, the Two of Wands energy for me, sometimes it almost feels like this, taking the leap of faith, because the guy is standing on the shore. One wand is in the hand, holding it on the shore. The other one is looking towards the ocean. So it's about to step out there into the unknown. That's almost like the Fool energy here. So that's what you're going to do. It's just the beginning here, number 0. So either you're closing the deal and now, okay, here we are starting whatever is supposed to happen after this deal, or settlement, okay? Or you're starting something new because you're not happy here and some opportunity is given here, okay? Yeah, look at this. Well, you're not happy with the current situation. That much we can establish here. The Five of Cups, not happy at all. The point is, even the Five of Cups, there is a sense of loss, regret, whatever. You might even regret some choices here. But the point is, in the classic tarot, the person in Five of Cups is standing looking at the 3 cups that are spilled. Okay, but the 2 cups are still standing behind the person, so you still have a contract, deal, something. So don't worry, even if the things are currently not developing the way that you wanted, they're going to change in this negotiation or settlement. Also, if you're not happy with the situation, there is something else out there for you that it's going to be exactly what you want and need. Okay. Well, the Death card, you're on the fence here. You're about to experience a major transformation. Now, for some of you, something here that was really like, okay, yes, no, in this negotiation, because for a lot of you, this is about that, okay? Well, it looks like it's finally decided, and by the look of the things here, it's going to go well for you, okay? Also, for some of you, it's time for a change. Some of you have sat too long in this energy that you were not happy. Okay, maybe there is something else out there, but we're gonna have to decide. Some of you are like now in between this, yes or no here, you see, in between choices even. Well, the Strength here, you see that, well, Strength, Leo energy here, major arcana. Well, the strength sometimes literally talks about self-mastery. And this would be like measuring everything and deciding to take a leap of faith, deciding to change things, no matter how, we might feel even fearful towards the new, we don't know what it's going to happen, it's just the unknown out there in this Two of Wands, okay? But the point is, where you're at, you're not happy. Okay, so at some point we just need to take some risks. Now, I'm not saying here just go on and do whatever. You have to be careful here. These are general readings, not a personal reading, okay? So it might not be for all of you, but if you're feeling like this, if you're feeling dissatisfied, if you're feeling trapped, if you're feeling like, no, that's not what I was working for or what I was bargaining for, or, well, maybe it's time to do something else. Also, for some of you, you have it here. You're going to be able to bring it to your terms, this negotiation, this settlement, or whatever this is. You have what it takes, okay? Well, the Magician, you definitely have what it takes. Now, that's interesting because in this deck, this Two of Wands, actually, this is the Mercury here represented, okay? Here, this is Mercury, okay? And this is your energy here. You and Gemini share the Magician, and you and Gemini share the Mercury as the ruler. Again, I told you, it's information, communication, education, anything that has to do with thought process. Well, here we are. You're more than capable of moving this forward, whichever way you want, especially negotiations here. Done. Okay, you're gonna get it. And also for some of you, maybe it's time to start something else, to start something new, because you are more than capable here. Okay, you have a 0 and then 1. These are major arcana, so you're just starting the new cycle here. Death and rebirth with all the Scorpio here. This is Aries, by the way, and you have Leo. I'm not sure if I mentioned here. I believe I did. I knew it. I knew that it was 0, 1, 2. I knew it that it was going to be High Priestess. Well, my darlings, you're going to, just tap into the something, that maybe it's not meant to be known. Maybe it's, forbidden knowledge here, whatever. Well, with your High Priestess here, here we are. We are actually seeing behind the veil. And that's what you need right now, because some of you can't really, bring yourself to make this decision. That's why we are doing these readings, to shed more light. And sometimes the High Priestess is literally like the light worker, whatever. Now, the other thing here is, some of you might need to decide here to bring somebody on this, okay? Either it's some type of partnership, either it's somebody else, whatever this is. And for some of you, this could be just a representation of the two people coming to a common terms, whatever this negotiation is here or settlement. Now, these two are what the Emperor and the Empress are in 3D. These are the 5D couple. When I say couple, okay, it doesn't have to be romantic. This can be, like a business partnership. It could be some type of a power couple here, to tell you the truth. But, well, these two can work things out, you see. And this is like the natural continuance of whatever you're starting here. 0, 1, 2, okay. Pisces here, by the way, so a lot of intuitive energy here. Listen to it, okay. If your intuition is trying to get you somewhere, well, you better explore that. You do have all the 4 elements here with the Magician. Magician works with all, because this is going to be about, look, you're earth sign, but you are very practical, but you're ruled by Mercury, which is about the communication, which will be more like an air information, okay? So you're combining those two. You are an earth sign, but definitely the next one would be the sword, because you're ruled by this Mercury, okay? But it's a lot of analyzing and stuff. Now, here you're called also to follow a little bit your intuition. So bring this in equation as well, and you're going to be really pleasantly surprised how this works out, okay? Well, there you go. You do have the communication information. As I already said, you have the Page of Swords. Now, it can be a guidance, it can be epiphany, it can be, like awakening, it can be many different things, depending on, like your situation here. But you're going to know. With this Mercury, It's certain that you're gonna know. And even with the High Priestess, she is the keeper of the secrets. Some of you are gonna find out the secret. You're gonna find out something that's gonna help you maybe make this decision, or that's gonna open some completely new doors, something that you didn't think about even possible before. Okay, well, I told you, I mean, what am I saying here? Ace of Swords. That would be just confirming everything that I was already talking about here. Yes, there is an information communication. Now, some of you are going to close the deal. You're going to come to the terms here. Okay. And for some of you, if you had a question, it's a yes, by the way. But for some of you, this is this knowledge, this is this information, this is this tip, or, you know, even guidance here, that if you follow it, you're going to be very pleased that you did, because there is a lot of potential here with this to be something really, really good. So I'm going to leave it here. Love you all. Take care. Bye.